In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that we shall not perish, but have everlasting life. For our sake he made him to be sin, who knew no sin, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. For we are his handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream. We are live at 1 o'clock today. I realized that my schedule on Twitch, I had a little schedule thing, I updated that to be more accurate. Of course, it didn't have today's date because this is kind of a special occasion to do this, but that's okay because we're here today because at 7 o'clock tonight, I'm playing Phasmophobia with my sisters. So far, none of them have said anything that they're not going to show up. So as far as I know, we're going to still do this thing. As long as my oldest sister doesn't forget her computer at her workplace, we'll be good. But today, as the title suggests, we're just going to play Dirt again and continue the terraforming. I also might build the library room for the basement, because I have a cool idea for a channel point redemption that relates to that. Also, for those of you on Twitch, I added a new bit donation noise sound alert, and I made sure that the sound alerts are working, and they are, or at least they were last night. I don't know why they'd break from then to now, but theoretically they're working. So yeah, have fun with that. That might be fun, more fun to use during the Phasmophobia gameplay, but you know, it's there to use whenever. Plus, I have a bunch of other ones that are there, so if you ever want to use those, most of them are relatively cheap because there's no reason for them. The only one is the new one. That one's a little bit more expensive. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get today's stream. But first, let's go ahead and pray. So without further ado, which I said twice, we're gonna bow our heads. Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for letting me be able to stream. I just pray that everything goes well and smoothly and that I'll be able to glorify you. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, well, let's do this thing. Kind of just... Whoa, hello. What are you doing here? I do have mini blocks. Any of these would be good. Yeah, right now I'm not in the market for these Chauncers. If you name a wandering trader, would that prevent it from despawning, or can it still despawn even if it's named? I don't know how it works. Let's put these things away because I don't need them anymore. Plop that in there. I do need to get a little bit more Garrets because I'm a little low right now. The total is racking up for the amount of these guys we have. Alright. Let's grab this dirt. Let's grab our utilities. 32. Plop that in there. Okay, now we're chilling. Alright, let's just go place that dirt, you know? We're gonna get that side, right? So last night we did all of this. Now I want to fix this section here. Smooth that out a little bit. Smooth a little bit of this out, and also fix where the melons are gonna go, because right now I don't really like the way that it looks. I don't like that horseshoe. I'd much rather it be flatter and more boring than be a horseshoe. Alright, well, let me just grab all this. I'm gonna have to throw 2 of these away. That's okay. Alright, let's fly all the way down here. I need to figure out how low I have to start this thing. Pretty low. Pretty low. Alright, well. I'll let? Whoa. Oh yeah, that's right. I also have all of this to also fill in. Hello? Okay. Want to make this look better and more buildable. I think another reason that the ground looks so plain and like flat is because there's no grass on top of it. The grass really does like blend the lines a lot, and it makes it harder to tell that it's flat. So that's why I think that's gonna, getting grass in will definitely help out. So that'll be something in the future for when we actually like make the terrain look good and, you know, do foliage and all that. We'll be putting grass and leaves and all that in, and maybe custom trees, that sort of thing. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I actually want to, like, I'm thinking about putting a custom tree in that one spot up yonder that's in between. Like, you have you have the farm, the long one, and then there's that grass patch. And then you have the road that leads to the water mill. That little grass patch, I was thinking about putting a custom tree there, maybe. Because I think that could be really cool, but I don't know if it's big enough of a space. Because I want to put a pretty decently sized custom tree. Like, I want to do B-dub style custom trees with the logic that they should probably be bigger than the houses. But if that were the case, then the space is a little too small for that. Unless I make a baby tree. I don't know. Don't really know what I have planned. How's this looking? Not great. Hold up. Let me plonk a little bit of that down. We want to probably get rid of that. This little mound here. Yeah, I don't like that mound that's there. I don't think that looks very good, so eat that. Put it back right here. When it comes to this back area, I'm not actually sure what I want to do with. I want to focus on this first. Get this looking a little bit better and more uniform. So I intend to get the terraforming, for the most part, to a state that I could call done. Right now, it's like there's still a lot of areas that could use it, but they're less than they were before. Because we've been spending so much time doing these things, I've now set myself up very nicely for stuff. I aim to live stream until 5 o'clock today. And then in 2 hours after this live stream, I would be doing the other one. That's a best case scenario if I decide to do another 4-hour stream. I don't know if I can keep. I normally don't live stream that long, and I'm surprised that I'm able to. So like I'm always weary to like promise a long stream, and then realize essentially it's kind of like a fluke that I'm able to go that long in the first place. So I'm kind of like still testing the waters sort of thing. Like, can I live stream for this long, or is it more than I can actually handle? Because I don't want to promise it and then force it and then it's bad content. Like, I want to make sure I'm enjoying those 4 hours, which lately I have been. They've been oddly enjoyable. So that's good news. I mean, that, once again, that kind of points me in the concept that this is more of what I'm supposed to be doing. Kind of getting that done. Very nicely indeed. And honestly, it might be a good thing to live stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 o'clock, as well as the other times. So, yeah. And then tomorrow, we're basically pulling the last straws on the jobs. We're applying, and I know it's only one job, but I'm up to like 21 jobs applied to. I applied to another one today. So that's fun. And then we'll see if McDonald's takes me. If they don't, well, guess what? I'm going full-time content creator for the summer. Which, yeah. We'll see how that works out. Fortunately, content creating is really in the hobby stage. It's not quite profitable. Not yet, anyways. I hope one day it'll be. But right now, it's a bit slow. Slower on the uptake. Okay. Yeah, they just keep continuously going. How does that look? Does that look good? Does that look normal? I think so. I think it's good. Yeah. That should be chilling. I'm so excited for tonight. Dude, you have no idea. I'm like counting down the hours. Hoping everything goes right. Hoping everyone has fun. That's the biggest thing. I want to make sure my sisters enjoy it. Because obviously if they don't enjoy it, then it's not going to happen again. Which, I mean, one time is still pretty good. But I'd like to do it more often. And, you know, collab content typically does better if you're looking at it from an analytics point of view. Like, a lot of people enjoy watching people play together. Just more enjoyable. So maybe it'll actually be a good content booster for me as well. That could be pretty fun. One of my sisters has her own channel, which I should probably link in the description for tonight's stream. I think I recommended to her that she should also live stream it on YouTube, because she doesn't have Twitch. And she could do that. But she's not really a gamer kind of person, so she's more into like the vlogging and storytelling. Alright, we are getting to the last legs of dirt. So, getting down. Alright, very exciting stuff. See what's going to happen in the future. As I said, I might do some, if I do dual streams, what I might do is like, maybe Satisfactory in the afternoons, and then Minecraft at night. You know, so my normal Minecraft streams will stay at 7 o'clock. But then then I could do like a Satisfactory stream during the afternoon. That could work. Kind of like that idea. So yeah, we can try to switch up content and all of that, doing different things, different stream times, of course. Somehow trying to fit in times to make YouTube videos, but then again, I have Monday, Wednesday, Fridays where I rock climb on those days. But that means that I don't live stream during the afternoon, so I have the time to edit and to make videos during that time. I was going to try doing some editing earlier today, but I was doing some other things and didn't have the time to. But I could edit after this stream before dinner kind of time. I don't know what time dinner's going to happen. That's why I'm ending at 5. it'd be tempting to just keep going until dinner, and then, you know, keep the same stream going. The only reason why I want to end stream and go live again is because I need to change the game on YouTube to Phasmophobia. On Twitch, you can just change it. On YouTube, it's not as easy, or I don't think it's possible at all. So that's a bit unfortunate. Because I'd really like to be able to change the game if, you know, the game I'm playing changes. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All I know, it's gonna be a really fun time. I got hot dogs for dinner, so that's gonna be yummy. Nothing beats a good hot dog. Just a casually chilling hot dog. I don't know, should I write that down for quotes? That one's kind of a weird one. Casually chilling hot dog. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm writing that one down for a quote, because that's just... I don't know. I also added the quote from last night, so that's now able to use. If you're on Twitch, you can do !quote. You see all the things I've said in the past, and I can try to remember what was happening when I said those things. And I only actually have one quote in there that's from somebody else. So maybe I'll get more quotes tonight, actually, with the Phasmo stream. That'll actually be to my sisters. That'll be fun. That'll be really fun. Oof. Possibilities. The possibilities. I really hope they have a good time, because then we can do this every Thursday. I know next Thursday they're not available, but the Thursday after that, they said they're chilling. And because it's summer, a lot of them have a lot more relaxed schedules. My oldest sister is a teacher, so she's still in school right now. So her schedule's a little bit hectic and busier, because she has all the stuff to finish grading and, you know, the exams coming up, all that kind of stuff. But then summer's going to hit, and it'll be just kind of curriculum planning. So that's nice. My other sisters have jobs that kind of keep going through the summer, but they always stay at the same pace. They just have some other events that might happen during the year, not during summer. And then, of course, right now, this is my job. It may not be profitable, but it's still monetized, at least on Twitch. Though there are donations on YouTube and Twitch. If you, the link in the description, and then you can do !quote tips. There's also a link in the panels of Twitch, and if you say something, in 30 minutes there will be a timer that'll pop up with the link to the tips page. All the stuff. And if I get that library built today, then I'll have even another Channel Point Redemption. I really got to get moving on that YouTube video, though. Because since Tuesday, I haven't done anything with it yet. I really need to get moving on it. Oh, no, I did a little bit of recording on Wednesday morning. I need to do more editing to see how much content I actually have for the video to get the ball rolling. And hopefully it's semi-successful. I just need a little bit of it. Since it's viewer related, where y'all can change what happens in there and kind of control some of the stuff that happens. You know, if I don't get anyone to suggest anything, then the series kind of dies. So I'm thinking if episode 5 nothing happens, then the series will die, because I don't have enough of a viewer base yet to do something like that. Though a lot of times I'm surprised that, you know, you do viewer integrated stuff, and that really does hook people, because it's like, oh, you know, you can interact with the world. Whereas if you notice a lot of bigger YouTubers or streamers don't have that, and have very basic Channel Point redemptions, because they can't keep up with everything. We're not there yet, but I try to keep it as long as possible. I think it'd be much better. All these flowers. Not the rockets. I want to keep the rockets. Alright, here's where things get interesting. Okay. Right, so we got that filled in. Honestly, this is kind of wonky, but I like the kind of wonky that it has to it. I like the way that that flows. This mound... Honestly, I think I'll leave that mound there. I don't mind it. This, however, is kind of weird. Let's try to fix the front. Keep fat fingering hitting E instead of W. Where was it? It's over here. Like, this is really weird. I don't really like the way that looks. Just pull this out a little bit. Try to get this a little bit better formulated. And this. Pop it away. Be better to have it wrap. I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Whoops. Alright. I think it'll look better if it wraps around. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot better. A lot better. And I think with something like this, it's just a good old case of covering it up. Getting rid of big bulges in the ground like this. These just don't make sense to me. I don't really like it when that happens. It's a much bigger water cave. Julio Vino. Alright, fill it in. I do have a little bit more. Let's use up all this grass. Makes it easier not to have it in the inventory. And all the dirt will turn to grass, so we don't have to worry about that at all. So that's nice. Just cash chilling. This is like a very, oh, what's the word? Like, relaxing process. Just very, oh, man. I want to say lethargic, but I know that's not the right word. What's the word? Like, soothing, kind of. It's another word for that. Oh, man, I can't remember. Oh, well. Very chillaxing process. Just gotta place stuff in and figure out exactly how it's gonna look. See the progress. It's very, very nice. Alright, well, good news. I'm starting to get thirsty. Bad news, it's only 1:30. I have about 30 more minutes until Coke time. Which is funny, because the Coke, like, normally comes in the middle of the stream. But as I mentioned earlier, I don't know if I will be going for... 4 hours or not. Welcome on in, Denali. How you doing? You might notice something special about you. Did some updating in my roles manager. I don't know if that was intentional or if you, No, that's gotta be intentional. Because W and L are on the opposite side of the keyboard. There ain't no way you fat fingered W instead of L. Dude. Oh, that's funny. Intentional work lurk, indeed. Indeed. Okay, that egg just despawned, but that's okay. How's this looking now? Very wonketh. I'm gonna chop this up. Where is it? It's over here. Yeah. It took me a while to figure out how to get that working. I was like, okay, how does this work again? As you can see, I figured it out. Don't like this bit that's hanging out here. Just kind of bulging and chilling, and I'm just like, it don't match. It don't match at all. I was playing some Satisfactory, I think it was yesterday, actually. So remembering a lot of that. It was pretty fun to do. And it's going well. I'm just about to prep your lunch. Very nice, very nice. What you eating? Just basic sandwich? Even then, do tell. I want to know the sandwich deets. I don't do a lot of sandwiches. You have a lot of leftover pasta. Ah, I see, leftover pasta. Very nice. Ironically, I'm not very much of a pasta guy myself. I do have leftover pasta in the fridge, but I don't really like pasta very much, so not super appetizing for me. Well, that's funny. I'm just uncovering exactly what I just covered up. Maybe I'll do something better there. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go get that. That's valid, it's valid. Don't want your pasta to burn or anything. All I know is that when you're doing stuff with like sauces or, I mean, you gotta get the milk. Oh, well, hello there. Dovwick? How did the, huh? Whoa. Don't know how that's possible. Because normally if you place, oh no, you can. Very interesting. That's good to know. You can place sugarcane down as long as you don't update the block. Alright, I'm gonna break it. Right, I broke that. But if I do this, it's no longer touching water, which means that you could now place sugarcane on non-watered area rather than like hiding water. You could put the water there, put the sugarcane, and then break the water. As long as you don't update any blocks around it, it'll stay. Dude. I don't know when you'd use that, because sugarcane really looks good near water, but not on its own. Like, it looks like something that needs water. So I don't know if it would work necessarily. Yeah, I like that better. What I don't like is this. Not a huge fan of the way that this is working. So I think getting that all situated be pretty good. The nice thing about removing dirt is that it gives you dirt to then terraform with. It's a nice little cycle, except it typically is you get way less dirt than you actually need to do the terraforming. But that's okay. What are we working with here? I think that's nice. I think that's nice. Alright, let me try to bulge this out a little bit. Make it a little bit nicer. Hi, take that back. already. That's a very weird shape. I was about to be like, is there a ravine right back there? It is not. It's where the greenhouse is going to go. The greenhouse that I have not built yet. Probably make sure I'm placing all this grass first before I start moving into the dirt. Oh, these too tall grass. They're getting in my way. Alright. This will be very nice. Though this area I don't know if I'm going to build in or not. Like, buildings. I know I want to put a forest back here, but I just think the forest would look so cool to have this big trees and all of that, like, that towers over all of these buildings. And then, you know, you have these, you know, you have that greenhouse that's like kind of in the ground that peeks out. I think the greenhouse would fit in a lot better if it was inside of the forest. And, like, it specifically, there's no trees. Like, there's a lot of sunlight that goes to that greenhouse. But there's still leaves and vines growing over the top of it. And maybe moss as well. To kind of be like, okay, well, there's plant life growing over it. So it's been there for a while. So I kind of want to do that. I think that could look cool. Oh, yep, I'm out of grass now. Back to dirt. As the title instructs, we have dirt and we place dirt. And maybe we'll need to get more dirt. I don't know. I have 2 shulker boxes left. And there's a lot more space that I have to do. So, alright, how's that look? I'm gonna get rid of that. But I think that's good. Yeah. I think just buffing this out a little bit. Like really, it's just doing a little bit of this action. Ta-da! I feel like that looks a lot better, though there is a little spot up here that looks kind of weird. I want to get, yeah, right here. This kind of looks funky. Okay, but that fixed it, and then I don't like these. Pizza corners. Break that. And break that. So that looks just bad. I can't even describe to you. It's bad. Okay. How's that look? Much better. Yeah, this edge, I'm probably honestly going to rip this out, get rid of that, kind of fix this. Maybe even dig out this bottom section to help the river flow a little bit better and when I remake the river. But I think that'll be a part of a river project rather than this terraforming project because I want to get the inner parts of the land done before I start working on the outer rim. Because I'm not there yet. Pretty much like the river and all of that's going to be some of the final details of this area. You know what I mean? We'll get the tree life and all of that built in until the river's edge, and then we'll have to re-update the whole land that's there. Okay, I want to get rid of what's You keep the dirt, but like sand. Actually, no. Throw the grass in there. Throw all this. Throw everything in here that should not be in the inventory. Oh, another thing I thought about was I think I want to update my channel points, like what they are. Right now I have them as Mercer spheres, which is a Satisfactory reference, right? Except I don't really play Satisfactory that often on stream. I've done it a couple of times, but not a whole lot. So it's kind of an obscure thing. Oh, I need to fix that. Oh, wow. It's kind of an obscure reference almost. Because I don't play Satisfactory very often on stream. So it's like, well, what are these, you know? So, I'm thinking about swapping it over to be Deep Slate Diamond Ore. Because that's my favorite block in Minecraft is a Deep Slate Diamond Ore. So I think it would make the most sense for it to be that, and then it's Minecraft related. I play Minecraft, so it just kind of makes a lot more sense. Alright, that works very nicely. Yeah, I just want to get rid of this guy. This doesn't look good. Okay. Pop. Maybe pull this out a little bit. Pull that there. Welcome on in, random content stuff. Call you random. How are you doing today? Wrap that around a little bit. Kind of engulf it. YouTube made a good recommendation. Nice base. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I've noticed that YouTube's been recommending a lot of more smaller creators recently. Like, a lot of times when I look up tutorials or stuff, like, I'll get, you know, a 3-digit channel kind of recommended, and I think that's pretty cool. Because, like, the big guys, most people already know, and you could just do a YouTube search, you know? Doing good? I'm doing pretty good myself. Thanks for asking. Get rid of that egg. Okay, how does that look? Yes. I like that. Okay. Hamadonkus. Alright. Now we gotta go back over to... Ooh, this area needs work. Oh boy, that looked just bad. It's funny, because in my head I wanted to throw that egg, and then I pressed Q, and I just, like, tossed it. I'm like, what? Alright, this... I don't like how it curves like this. So I'm gonna bring that over. Pop that. Fill it in. Now I'm gonna do it again. Alright, actually, we're gonna probably just bring that to there. And fill that in. So that's the plan. And I have this, and I think two more things. Welcome on in, Gaming Bad. How are you doing? Just doing some terraforming here. Doing good. That's good to hear. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I think that's probably good for an angle. Ooh, yeah, I like that. All right, let's fill it in. A lot of dirt placing today. Honestly, out of all the titles I've ever done, I think this is probably one of the funniest ones I've had. Because it's just dirt. That's all I'm doing. Just waiting for my friends to open up our server. Ooh, fun stuff. Servers are always a bop. It's always a fun time. Are you doing Bedrock or Java? I'll pop all this stuff in. Yeah, there's only 3 of us right now. Hey, humble beginnings. Plus, it's good to have a server of friends, you know? Because I've certainly been on servers with, you know, kind of adding people to benefit the size. But 3 close friends is much better than a size of like 15 people that you kind of know. All that matters is that you have fun, right? We poor, so we used Essential Mod that let us join. Hey, no problem with that. Yeah, using some of the good stuff like I think it's Apex hosting. They're free. Or no, it's Eternos. Eternos is a free server usage thing, but you have to turn it on before using it, and somebody has to be in the world in order for it to be open. I think like it has rules like that, but I mean, in order for it to be free, they need to make sure their servers are as open as possible without losing any money. But you can pay for better packages. All right. Get all of this in here. Pop. Also, if any of you guys like Phasmophobia, I'm going to be playing with my sisters at 7 o'clock tonight. Alright, so that's in... Oh boy. How many hours is that? 6 hours from now? I actually don't know the amount of hours. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. 5 hours and 20 minutes. I'm very excited. It's going to be a fun time. Yeah, but... they get laggy with the mod, and that's why it's like Essentials mod. Yeah. Modded tends to be a bit laggier. Basically the same thing, just not as laggy. Yeah. I've noticed Hypixel's SMP servers are pretty nice. Only cost like $10. One-time purchase for VIP Plus, which you keep for life. The only negative is that only 10 people can join. But anyone can start the server. Nice, nice. Yeah. I bet Hypixel has those kinds of things. I've never used that before. I didn't know they had something like that. Oh, that's fun. I'll probably not... It's hard to read and play Start at the same time. That's fun. I'll probably not join because I'll be playing with my friends and they will be streaming. Hey, not a problem. Just figured I'd let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? So I normally only go live at 7. That's my usual schedule, but then because I'm playing Phasmo tonight, I decided to go live at 1 today to play Minecraft, to continue expanding this world. Which, I mean, my days are going crazy. We're moving fast. I don't have any problem with that. Pretty much like monthly paid service, except the cheaper for like 8 to 10. Yeah. I mean, there's some servers out there that are only like $2 a month for, you know, pretty sizable, and you can have like 5 people on it, you know, if you have a smaller group. So there's some good deals out there for servers. It's just, I don't have a source of income right now, so that's something that's a little bit out of my price range right now. You're very chill. You'd get along with my friend Frigin. If you go to my Discord, I have a self-promo area if you wanted to use that. Plus, both you guys are Christian. Ooh. Always like a fellow brother in Christ. It was a good time. Me either. Found out a couple months ago. Started a server with my brother. Kind of fun. Yee. It's always fun. I know I had a friend he'd play Minecraft with his parents, and so he'd play every week. You know, just chill play. Though he was an interesting guy because I would like to play Minecraft with him. The only issue is he only played a modded client. Like, there's one mod pack, he'd play it, and it didn't work on my computer. And so we were basically like, well, I'm like, we could either play vanilla or something else. And, you know, he was really set on that one mod pack. And I'm like, well, this ain't working. But it's okay. We were able to rock climb together and hang out in other areas. So that was nice. Also, gaming, if you do ! Discord, you'd be able to get the link. That'll send you over there if you were interested in that. Discord's a pretty chill place. Not much happens there. I'm thinking of ways to fix that. But it was Christmas when I was younger. I had a lot of childhood trauma with it also. What? What's the context of that? That feels very out of the blue. You were a Christian. Gotcha. Well, if you don't mind, wouldn't mind talking. What happened? If you don't mind me asking. You're not obligated to share at all. Ugh. Okay, got it. Sometimes I feel like I get stuck in holes, like even just like a 1-block hole, you know, something like this, and I feel like I jump and I can't get out. But yet, you're always able to jump a full block. Very interesting when that happens. Feels like I'm stuck, but I'm not. I think after this section of dirt placing, that'll be all the terraforming. So I think I might work on the library project. And then I guess I had less terraforming to do than I thought. But that is okay. Oh, these dang cats all over the place. Too many of them. I could go netherite mining actually, because I do need netherite for a lot of the tools that I have. Because I have 2 shulker boxes, one full of shovels, one full of pickaxes. None of them are netherite, so I think getting those netherite would be pretty good. I have a couple shovels I need to repair as well, so that could be something to do later. Ooh. Ran out of dirt. Alright, let's see. How much dirt do I have left? Only 1 shulker box. I had 11 starting. I had 11 shulker boxes of dirt when I started this. Now I'm down to my last one. I might not have enough dirt to complete this. That'd be something. Library sounds cool. Yeah, it's actually gonna be like a really tiny one. I plan to make a bigger one in the future, but because of the theme of this base, it wouldn't really make sense to have a giant library because this is a prairie. So big buildings, this is very small building kind of style, which you can see. And like my house is probably one of the biggest homes, but I want the farms to be bigger than the houses in terms of square feet. When I get trees in here, I want those to be massive compared to the houses. So that's kind of like a lot of the plans I have, is like getting all that kind of stuff kind of done. I think that'd be pretty cool. Well, mostly my grandpa died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So we stopped going to church, and yeah, my family just kind of fell out of it. Also, the church was just not a good spot for me and the pastor. Well, I mean, he's in jail now. Oof. Yeah. Fortunately, because we're all humans, we're all sinful, so there's nothing we can do to stop that. But yeah, no, that does sound pretty rough. But hey, I mean, if you're willing to try it, again, I'd say go for it. Finding a good church is always a good thing. I know church hopping is a pretty hard thing to do, because, you know, all it takes is one bad one that can really ruin it for you. You know, it's like watching a movie in a specific genre and you don't like the movie, so the genre is kind of tainted for you. You know what I mean? Or even like thinking of an actor in a movie. Then you don't want to watch those movies with that actor because you're kind of expecting something. But sometimes you can be pleasantly surprised. Getting set up in a good church is always a good place to start. But it could also be beneficial just to spend time in the Word. You know, find church after you find a relationship with God. Church isn't necessarily a requirement of the Christian faith, but it would be highly recommended to go, just because it helps further your faith and your understanding, or some kind of Bible study even then. Like, I personally like Bible studies more because I like the discussion and just like the talking. So, like, I enjoy doing that. But in like thinking about it, that was kind of Jesus's main teaching style. Is he'd sit everybody down and kind of talk, and everyone would ask him questions, and that was kind of the way he went about it. All right. There was one time I built a really cool castle on single player world. Unfortunately, I lost all the data on my PC. I built it on. Ooh, that's rough. That is very unfortunate. I started to rebuild a new one, and so far, not bad, but I'm stuck on the design of the castle. I have built the walls, though. That's pretty good. I mean, getting your wireframing is always a good place to start, just trying to think what the shape of the castle is going to be. I've watched a couple videos on how to build castles, because I really like castles, but I tend to not build great ones. My home screen of Minecraft is probably one of my more favorite castles, and I decided to go with an interesting design, which in reality the castle itself was one building, but it was a very, very small castle nonetheless. But I decided to make it, I think I think it was an octagon, actually. An octagon or a sextagon? I don't know. Wait, is that the right? Wait, what's a six-sided one called? Because the root for the number 6, the word for that is sext, and then 7 is sept, and then oc, nue, die, right? But I feel like, I don't know, is sextagon right? Is that the right word for a six-sided polygon? What is a six-sided polygon called? Now this is bugging me. I need to know what a six-sided polygon is called. But yeah, I made an octagon-shaped castle, which was really cool looking. And then I held my storage system in there. I've forgotten all the gons. Yeah. Well, because you have a monogon, which would be 1. A line. Well, I don't think there actually is a 2 or a 1, but you have a triangle, which is 3-sided polygon. Then a quadrilateral is your 4. Pentagon is your 5. Septagon is 7. Octagon is 8. Nonagon is 9. And decagon is 10. But yeah, my friend Pitchin talks a lot about it, so it's what's right and wrong and the fake Christians. So yeah, I think that's a big issue with our modern day societies. We do have a lot of people who claim Christianity but are only Christian in name and not in fruit or action. And so it can be really hard for people who are interested, and you have a lot of people who basically aren't being a good example of who God is, because we're described as being ambassadors for the kingdom, right? So we're supposed to be an example of what it's supposed to be like. We're meant to be an example of who Jesus was, and some people just don't do a good job of that. And it gets a little rough, because it's like, well, this is what they're like. Especially when it comes to like sinful behaviors, like trying to tell people what's right and wrong. It's like, well, now what? Because the Christians are doing exactly what I'm doing, so it's like, oh, okay, well, that's a whole different discussion. That's another can of worms there. Alright, well, there's that done. Actually, you know what? I don't think I need to pull this across, because now that gets rid of that. Now this is open enough that I think that just works. I think I might want to thicken these little spots here. I don't really like the way these look a whole lot. So like from here, I'm thinking you and Pidgeot would definitely have some good conversations. Hey, if you wanna pass along Discord or information. I don't think I have links allowed in the chat, so I wouldn't want a link be putting here. But if you go to the Discord, you could put the link to his channel in the self promo area, and then I could check him out. Because I always like finding other Christian content creators, or other just smaller content creators. The idea of building a massive tower in the middle and then connecting the walls with bridges, don't know yet. I mean, that is a very classic castle design. It does yield some cool stuff. I do really want to get better at my castles. Ooh boy, I think I might just have enough dirt to finish off this area. Because I think this is the last area that I want to do. After this, I'm calling it done for terraforming. Maybe there'll be minor adjustments here and there, but for the most part, the big stuff is going to be completed. So that'll be nice. Oh, it's not time. There we go. Ooh, boy, cracking everything. Let me fix this. Pull this together. Pull that out. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think I like that. Let me go from this side over. You can definitely get that. Get a better shape here. Where was it? Yeah, from about here. Definitely want much bigger strides in the dirt. And then kind of slow it down a little bit over here. This will be very nice. So we'll get a very nice shape because I'm going to put pumpkin patch up here, melon patch down here, put a bunch of silos in between and kind of around them, and a couple of buildings here and there. And yeah, inside of those silos, I'm going to do that pumpkin melon farm. That's a 3x3. I don't know if those still work. I think they do. And I have no idea how they work. I'm going to have to find a tutorial for those. But I can build that inside of them and get nice pumpkin melons flowing in. For like wheat, I'll manually harvest it, but I kind of like it. And also automated wheat farms are kind of annoying to build. Guy here. Shoot. I don't want them seeds. You can eat them seeds. Alright, random question for you. When building a castle, what's like your favorite part about the castle to build? Like, what gets you the most excited? Do you like the wall designs, or maybe the drawbridge, or the throne room? Or maybe it's a more obscure, like, maybe you like the interior hallways or something like that. Like, what's your favorite part about a castle? What draws you to the castle? So I think for me, I just like the, I think I like the towers a lot, and the walls. You know, the rook-like towers. I find those really fun to make. And then it is 2 o'clock. So I'm thinking it's Coke time. So after I get this, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a Coke. You're gonna hear that nice opening of that. Oh, you know what? I need to make that a bit sound. Is the sound of a can of a Coke opening. Yeah, I just need to fill that in, I think, and that'll make that look pretty good. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, that's much better. That is much better. Alright, let's look at the topography, guys. Whoops, that's not F1. My screen's too small. Alright, that should be good for topography. Alright, so we have a pretty good sizable area here. Alright. So we have the wheat fields here. And I'm kind of doing this thing where I'm gonna like block off the farms. So the wheat fields here, all of that. Right here, I'm gonna put a pumpkin patch. I think I'm actually gonna need to fix this and bring that to this point. Maybe thicken this part out a little bit. Just because it's a little thin there. Thicken this part out a little bit. pumpkin patch right here. Melon patch down here. And then buildings over here to, like, block it off, right, to this side. So we'll keep it on there. And then we'll have carrots down here and potatoes up here. And the town will go right where all of those path blocks are. That's where the old village was. That's what I'm thinking. Right here. Where was it? Yeah, all the way back there. I gotta thicken this up. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of the original castle I built was the basement I put in. I had a library room with a secret door to a dungeon. Ooh, that sounds cool. Always love me a good dungeon. But for castles in general, I've just always liked the medieval period. Was always an interesting time period. Not a lot of good games have been made about it. Honestly, yeah, there's not a whole lot on medieval times. So I think that would actually be really cool to see some more games that are related to the time period. Oh no, am I out of dirt? I'm out of dirt. No. Alright, well. I literally don't think I have a single block of dirt. But how's that looking? Yeah, I think that'll do very nicely. I just need more dirt. Probably a shulker box will do of dirt. We also built a village next to the castle and then started connecting the villagers to the castle via trails, made my own little country. Ooh, yeah, see that? I look forward to doing that eventually. I want this world to be kind of connected in its own way. So right here we have this prairie village. And then over in that area, I'm going to do a Japanese-themed village. And I'm going to have rice fields towards closer to this area because this is more farming. And then go into a much more denser Japanese-themed area. Probably around the same time period. So not like modern-day Japan, but much older Japan. And then I think I'm going to go across the ocean to get more stuff yet. Because I have 3 pieces of glass. That's not going to help me. Alright, let's get that Coke first, because I am very thirsty. So, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're going to want to stay for this part. Okay, I've returned. Mount and Blade Warbrand slash Bannerlord are good games made based off of the medieval time period. Ooh, I've never heard of those ones before. Sound very interesting. Alright, guys. Shh, shh. Ooh. It was a quick one. Like a gunsling. I got it on my leg, but I did not get it on the keyboard. Mission successful. That's fine, it'll soak in. I need to collect dirt. Bruh. What's the bruh for? That sounded so... I know, dude. We've been practicing that. That right there is one of my favorite sounds. Is the sound of a can of soda being opened, and specifically a can of soda, because you get that fizz, you get that, you know, the kats. Ooh. If you stick around, you'll get that every stream. I open a Coke and I do that. I'm making it a brand. That's gonna be the thing I do. Is I always open a can of Coke. I thought it'd be funny if like I get more famous in the future, and then there's like compilation videos of every single Coke sound. It just like it just keeps going, all the different ones. I've had some pretty bad ones in the past too. Water over here. Water over there. Might be worth moving out from this area, because now we're getting into much trickier terrain to dig, because we have water right here. Sounds good, Lol. You should get into a sound bit for donations or something. I thought about it. Well, I want to do I should add a bits sound alert that you can redeem on Twitch for that. I think that would be really cool. That way, like, you can just do that midstream or something. But honestly, that could be a good idea, because I do have donations set up. Let's see. Is there another good area where I can? Yes. Ooh, hello. Oh, and this is a flower forest right here. Oh, that's very good to know. Squat. Alright, well. Because I do have donations, and I don't remember what the sound for donations are currently. Alright, let's just plop that down. Let's grab out a shovel. Let's go to the cave. Let's dig it out. Start just digging, getting rid of all this. I use a fortune shovel on these so I don't get grass, because it's a lot easier to package all the dirt than to have grass and dirt. Grass and dirt just gets full really fast. But I have half of those half of those shovels I had in there were fortune, and half of them were silk touch. So, for various different needs. And then I have one, same concept, but pickaxes. And I'll do the same with axes as well. Half fortune, half silk touch, with one extra on the silk touch, because more likely I'm going to use the silk touch. It is wait time. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to get rid of all the other stuff in my inventory and only put dirt. It's like this. Old bed. Very bed. Okay, that's good. Now we actually fill up with dirt. Another good one, but addictive, is Civ 6. Unfortunately, they are slightly inaccurate about history, but besides that, it's not bad. I have played Civ 6 before. My oldest sister and her husband, they really enjoy that game, and they got me into it. So I've played it quite a lot. Within the first little bit of actually getting the game, I put, like, I think 26 hours in 1 week. Because we just played it that often. And that was only, like, 3 games that we played. We just played it so much. But that one's actually really fun. It's just really time consuming as well. But maybe I could see if I need to see if they would be interested in playing again, because we haven't done that in a while. Now you got me interested in it again. That'd be fun to do. Yeah, I think it'd be really fun to get good at that game and, like, understand, okay, choosing this character and exactly what path you're going down, and, you know, which thing you're going to try to win by. I've gotten pretty close to winning a couple times. Not again. I played against the CPUs before, and I almost won. I think I needed a couple extra turns to win by science. But that's a really fun game. Really well done, too. Like, yeah, I don't think it's meant to be, like, super accurate towards history, because obviously, like, time progresses really quickly in that game. Because you go through all the periods and you upgrade things through the periods. But, because, I mean, like, you play as the Aztecs, and now you're in the industrial era as Aztec. That doesn't line up quite as well. It's annoying, though, when you're playing that game, and, like, immediately straight off the bat, the CPUs start, like, targeting you and going to war with you. And then you're just like, bruh, why, what is going on here? And they're, like, almost about to take you out of the game. You're like, dude, just stop, make peace, please. I had that happen to me once, and, like, it just screwed me over the whole game. And it like, this one dude kept attacking me, and it was like, he attacked me 3 times. Just kept trying to take over. I wonder if they were pre-programmed to try to win by domination. So that's why they're more attack heavy. You are in my way, Mr. Sheep. They do take forever to play, but they are fun when you're in the mood. I always have the richest player in the game playing against NPC, but somehow I always left behind scientifically. Oof, yeah. I've gotten pretty close with the tourism one. I forgot what that one was called. I've gotten pretty good with that one. Religion was one. That one I actually really like working with. I've gotten pretty close to winning with religion against my brother-in-law and sister. So that was really fun to do. Because I was like, I can almost do it. I can almost taste it. It was just literally, all I had to do was beat Russia. And I would have had religion. I would have had 50% be my religion. So that was kind of fun to get in that. That happened to me yesterday, too. 2 guys, Spain and Aztec, declare war against me for no reason. I know, it's the most annoying. What I like to do is I like to try to make all of the CPUs allies as much as possible. Typically, there's always one that doesn't, but I like making everyone my ally. If not, just at least being on friendly terms with everyone, because you never know. The only issue is I wish if you went to war with somebody, they would actually, like, fight with you. For the most part, if you're getting attacked and you're in an allied with somebody, they don't help you. And I find that a little sad, because I wish they would. It's like, come on, guys, I'm allies with you for a reason. Like, just getting destroyed, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm just sipping my tea over here. Eating myself a crumpet and biscuits. Just like, bro, I'm literally about to get knocked out of the game. It doesn't sound like my problem. Just like friggin' England or something. I think that should probably be good for dirt, for what we need. Alright. Toss a Rooney that in there. Bonk. Toward the end, I was, oh, hold on, let me take flight first, because it's easier to fly and read than it is to do something. Richest civ in the game, and they were all trying to be allies with me because they were incredibly poor. I caught Spain stealing my money. Ooh, espionage. I've gone with the tourism one a couple times, and I stole, like, paintings from other nations, and it was always fun. I'm like, take that, Russia. I don't really understand the scientific theft. I don't know what that does. Like, when it's like, you stole this, and I'm like, well, do I now know how to do that? Or, because it doesn't show that it's upgraded at all. So I don't really know how it works. Alright. Everything that's outside of the savannah is not in my jurisdiction yet. When we start working on the Japanese style area, then we'll worry about everything that's in the plains biome and the forest area. But for right now, everything that's in the savannah is all the prairie. So yeah. I will say, savannah biomes are not one I'm normally in. Like, I don't normally do savannah biomes. But I decided to stick with the savannah and go with the prairie because I felt like the grass color matched with the prairie life. I think it still works very well with the designs. And I think the plains biome will look pretty good with the Japanese. Either that or a cherry grove. Dude, a cherry grove in a Japanese style would be amazing. That gives me a cool idea for a YouTube series. Because I'm currently in a cherry grove for my starter base area. That's where I last left off. But the only issue is somebody could easily change my theme and theme my starter base area. Because that's the way it works, if you're interested in that. Well, spoilers for that. It's not out yet, but it will soon be. Oh, wait, before I fill this in, I need to finish this line. Hold up. I think it gives you a boost. Instead of taking 12 turns, it takes it back to, like, 6. Oh, okay, that makes... Yeah, that makes a little bit of sense. Kind of. I think I understand. Okay. This is good. This is good. This will do us the shrine. Another fun game would be Age of Empires series. Those are actually kind of fun, and I think Civilization series is slightly better, but they also have pros and cons. That's true. It depends on what you're after. I think I've tried Age of Empires, but I never got into it. It just wasn't a game that captivated me. But I believe I have tried playing it before. Another thing I should probably do, actually, is torch up this place. Because this half of my base, like, my entire place is all torched up except this spot. And I should probably put torches there, because I don't need mobs spawning in these areas. Not by a long shot. There's a point in the game in Civ 6 where I just give up scientifically whenever I see somebody advancing to the Atomic Era. When I'm in the Renaissance Era. No, that's valid. That's valid. My bad. I kept misspelling. No, you're chilling. I fat finger things all the time. I have a new keyboard, so I'm still getting used to it, especially when typing. I've gotten used to it with gameplay now. I know where the buttons are, and I don't have to, like, look to press things. So that's kind of nice. Which, man, when I play Minecraft, I don't realize, like, I feel like the strafing buttons aren't useful in the slightest, but I forget how much I actually use them during general gameplay. Like, my hand is moving crazy across the keyboard just to play. And I'm like, you know what? This is a little bit more complicated than most people could probably do. Because the way you have to move your hands... Then again, I'm also the kind of guy that presses shift with his thumb. So, my hand does look kind of weird when I play. It looks like an Italian, because it's just like, what are you doing? So, yeah, I know the feeling. It's like when I'm trying to do my raid message and I'm just like fat fingering. I'm like, come on. It's just scooching on in with the good news, please. Alright, Bama-lama. Oh yeah, that looks a lot. Yeah, I like the way that that's thicker. That works out a lot better. Okay, I lied. I really don't like the way that that looks over there. I'm going to fix it. Oh. Because, like, I don't like these, like, holes that are here. We'll sleep in it, though. Yeah, your cousin has a tiny keyboard. It helps with gambling, but it's a living nightmare for me. Oof. See, I have actually a bigger keyboard than the one I used to use, so I use a laptop. So my laptop keyboard is much smaller than the current keyboard that I have now. So I fat finger buttons all the time because I don't move my hand far enough across the keyboard to actually press the right buttons. So I like press right in the middle of two buttons, like I and U, and I press I and U at the same time, or I and O at the same time. It's like, bruh. Happens all the time. Like right there, that was a fat finger. That's the newest one that I'm doing, is I'm pressing W, or I'm pressing E instead of W. That one's happening a lot. Just as long as I don't do that during Phasmophobia, we'll be chilling. It'd suck to have the ghost chasing me, and then the next thing you know, I fat finger something. I'm like, no. Though I have all the pick up and use actions are all on my keyboard, or all on my mouse. Sorry. So I don't actually have to worry about accidentally like turning on a flashlight or something. The annoying thing is that I used to have shift as the crouch button, because that's what it is in Minecraft. But you can shift and run at the same time. So like I'd hold shift to crouch, but then I'd press tab to run because I have sprint keybind to tab. But shift and tab also opens the Xbar game thingamabob, the Xbox game bar. It's really annoying, and I don't know how to change the keybinds of the Xbox game bar to something else, because I don't care about it. I don't even have an Xbox anymore. I haven't used a console in a very long time. Well, actually, that's a lie, because I have a Nintendo Switch. Forgot about that, my bad, G. I forgot I had a Switch. Dang. Okay. Yeah, one of the biggest struggles I had when I got my first laptop, I needed to get a normal keyboard because I got him the newest Flight Sim, but he couldn't play it because he doesn't have a normal keyboard. Oof. Yeah, I bet. That's always a challenge, is getting that. Does he play, so if he has the Flight Sim, right, you said, got your first lap. Yeah. Wait, who's playing, are you playing the Flying Sim? Okay, for whoever's playing the Flying Sim, if they also play Minecraft, do they do inverted controls because of airplane mechanics like Impulse and Skizz do? Because they play with the inverted mouse, where pushing up actually makes them look down, and pulling down makes them look up. Because that's how a plane works. So I don't know if you play with those kinds of controls or not. Don't worry, there's no judgment here for how you play the game. I press shift with my thumb, for goodness sakes. I'm like Mumbo, okay? It's funny, when Mumbo first made a video where he mentioned that he played, he pressed shift with his thumb, I like had to think about it, and it was like, yeah, that's, like, I press shift with my thumb, that's not normal. Apparently it's not. Which now I understand why. But it's ironic, because I find it more comfortable to press shift with my thumb than to press it with my pinky. Because with my pinky, it's kind of like out of the way, whereas I like the angle my hand is at. I think he has the normal controls for now. He hasn't tried the flight simulator yet. Oh, I see. How does that look? Whoa! Good enough. You ever have those moments where, like, you start to think about something a little hard, but then, like, you get yourself all excited because you're like, oh, yeah, that's how, like, that's the things. I just had a moment like that, because when I was talking about the Nintendo Switch, I just had, like, an aha moment, like, dude, I own a lot of technology. Like, I have a computer, I have a Nintendo Switch, I have a Oculus Quest, like, I have VR. I have all of this stuff. I used to have an Xbox. Thinking about how loaded I am. Which in reality, I'm not very broke at the moment. It's okay. The no job life is really getting to me. That should be good. I press shift with your pinky. Yeah, a lot of people do. But, like, honestly, my pinky is kind of off. Like, the way I like to have my hand, my pinky would actually fall off of the keyboard. So it's not super comfortable. Because, like, you'd press W with your middle finger, most likely. I press it with my index finger and press shift with my thumb, right? And then if I need to use the D key, I then shift it, so that way D is my index and W is the other one, and then I'll go index on S, right? So it kind of swaps around like that. It's very strange, but it's the way I like it. And then my ring finger is almost always on tab, because that's my sprint key. Oh, no. No, my ring finger presses the S key when I'm moving. I'm either sprinting forward or I'm sprinting backwards, and then I'll press. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm not doing it right. It's hard to think about how you play the game and then try to do it afterwards, because now you're like, wait, do I do that? Alright. Yeah, sometimes I press it with, I think it switches, depends on what I need. Okay, that's good. That'll be fine. Yeah, that's kind of it. That's something that could be fixed as well. Right now, I'm still pretty low on dirt, so I don't think I'm going to worry about the area that I just showed over there. I think I'm good with the terraforming. I like what I have for the terraforming right now, that I can work with this. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to light up this area, because if I press this button, that shows you all of the areas that aren't. So literally I have this whole area lit up, except for a couple spots. Oh, wow. Look at that little sneaky snake that's in there. Yeah, I want to light up all this stuff. So I'm going to go get torches, and I'm going to light this place up so that no mobs can spawn. Yeah, most people press shift with their pinky. And, like, it really is kind of out of the way for me. Because with my shift, not my shift, with my sprint key as tab, my hand is angled with my ring finger on top of tab, so my pinky, like, can't actually reach the shift key. It's pushed too far out to reach it. And then Q is still Q, E is still the same, Z is my zoom key. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for a lot of the other things. I have a numpad on on the side of my mouse, so I could do that. I also have an actual numpad now. My laptop keyboard doesn't have numpad. Now I have one with the other keyboard, so that's kind of fun. Okay, torches. Don't know if this will be enough, but hopefully it will. Ponkus. This whole area where I have everything built is all lit up because I have all the lanterns and the farms. So that's nice. You had the PC for it? I had the PC for it. I would try to, the Distant Horizons mod for Minecraft. It made it look so epic. Unfortunately, my PC would probably explode if I tried it. No, yeah, same here. Laptop gang, am I right? Yeah, but back here it's not lit up. Not fully, anyways. I'm going to worry about this back area later. I want to make sure the front is done, because this is where I'm actually going to be building the most. Is up here. In these areas. Okay, I should probably kill all the mobs that are in this area, because they're kind of annoying. They kind of just exist right now. And that existence is mildly infuriating. Especially horses, man. Horses are really annoying. Because I have golden carrots as my food source, they chase me everywhere. Oh. My burnt house is unfortunately not spawn-proof. And I don't know... Glycan. I can use glycan. That'll light it up. Alright. Yeah, I have a couple client-side mods. But for the most part, I don't really play modded. Sometimes I get in the mood for modded, but a lot of the times my computer can't handle it very well. Though I do have a pretty beefy laptop, so like it can handle a lot of stress in terms of what happens, but like it's not top-notch gaming PC kind of stuff. It's like it could be better. So one of these days I will definitely upgrade. Alright, I got Shriek because I definitely don't want mobs. It's like I definitely want to upgrade, but that's going to be something that'll happen way more in the future. Because, like, the laptop I'm using right now, I intend to be... Essentially, the one after this will be the laptop. Like, that's going to be my supercomputer fully upgraded laptop. That's what I want my next one to be. I don't want to buy another one that's slightly better than this one and, like, do slight upgrades each time. Like, I want to have a good laptop. I want to be able to play a lot of games. I want to be able to play any mod pack. There's a lot of mod packs I'd love to play, but they're just too big that it couldn't handle it. So that's, like, always something. Yeah. Because some of those mod packs with, like, 400 mods in them, I'm like, I can't run that. And then you add recording or streaming on top of those kinds of things, and it's too much for the computer to take. You know, as I said, I only have a laptop. Pretty good one, but a laptop nonetheless. This is already lit up. I'm suspicious of a lot of mods. When I was, like, in 16, installed a mod called Optifine. Noticed that a lot of E at the end of my Optifine, and it destroyed my PC. I took my dad's, like, 2 days of manually getting rid of the virus software to get it back. Always been paranoid since then. Oh, dang. So you found, like, a faulty, like, a false Optifine link or something. Because I used to use Optifine, but it hasn't worked for a while. Just like the newest version. I need more torches. Because I'm out. But no, that's valid. I definitely do a lot of risky things. Like, I download a lot of stuff. I'm typically, like, normally I'll look at stuff, and a lot of times I don't bat an eye at the stuff. Because I'm like, it's pretty standard. Like, in a lot of the websites I use to get things like watching anime and that. Like, I don't really think about it at all in those ways. Which normally you're fine. But it's just one of those things where, like, I'm very chill with that. Then again, maybe I shouldn't be, because, like, the other day I got a blue screen of death, so that should strike some fear into my heart. Yeah, it looked good, but I didn't catch the fact it was spelled Optifine instead of Optifine. Yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. This should be a ton of torches. We should be able to finish up the torching. And then I want to build that library, the mini library kind of thing. Or kind of like the book nook, you know? It's kind of what I want to do. Alright, gotta light everything up. Ooh, big spot right in the middle. Give me a second. Is that everything? Ooh, that actually did it. Let me get some of the far edges. The highest priority for me was getting a new PC, is getting a good antivirus software before doing any browsing. Norton so far has been pretty good. That's pretty cool. I do have a secure browser. I use Avast secure browser for a lot of the stuff that I do. And, like, so I think that helps a lot with, like, it's an ad blocker. And I think it also can help with, like, virus detection and that. It's free as well, so that's always a bonus. Gotta love your free softwares, you know. Look at the previous Terraform and then the actual that's on top of it right now. Okay. I know I have a spooter spawner in here. That's good for spider eyes if I ever need them. Okay. This is good. Yeah, because, like, a lot of virus detection and secure browsers, those typically cost a lot of money for I'm like, I don't got that kind of dough. But Avast is free. It does have like a premium option that can do more stuff, but I honestly don't see what the reason for it is, because everything I could possibly want it to do, it already does. So, mad chilling with that. Nothing additional. I see it as an absolute win. Get the back ends of the forest here. Worry about the more edges later. Want to get like the main central area of my base spawn proof. I used to use Braven, but switched to Firefox because Google is planning on making all ad blockers on all Chromium-based browsers obsolete. Thankfully, Firefox isn't Chromium-based, so that'll still work. So Avast is actually its own browser. It's not onto Chrome. So I don't think it'll actually be affected because it's its own browser. You can still use Google through it, and that doesn't affect it. But it works as its own browser. So I think I should be fine. The annoying thing though is that YouTube does not allow ad blockers, so I have to have ads on if I want to watch YouTube videos. Which isn't great because the ads are typically the greatest things, and some of them are, I don't even know why I'm getting them as ads in the first place. It doesn't make any sense. It's quite annoying. But if I want to watch YouTube videos, if I want to watch my Hermitcraft, gotta turn the ad blocker off. So I have like YouTube is on a whitelist for Avast that like they won't block the ads there, and so I can watch, but at what cost, you know? Hey, it's chill. I'm surviving in here. Nice, yours should be good then. Yeah, I think so, because it used to be just a part of Google, a part of a Chrome browser thing, like a browser extension. That's how it started. But now it's its own browser, and it uses Bing as like its default search engine. But obviously that's not as good as not as good as Chrome. Or not as good as Google, sorry. So it's like, you get Bing for it, which, I mean, is to be expected as a default browser. Is good enough. Let's pop all these. Is it the river? Yeah, it's the river. YouTube works on Firefox if you need an ad blocker. Brave still works too, I think. It's livable. It's just a slight inconvenience of life. Like I don't mind getting ads. It's just the specific ads that I'm getting are what's annoying. Like ads honestly don't bother me. I don't mind having ads or commercials or anything like that. That's not why I want an ad blocker. It's because the ads themselves a lot of times are very inappropriate, and so I don't want to see them just as a general factor. And I can't remove that. And so there's a lot of times where I spend a lot of time just reporting ads because for whatever reason I'm not allowed to block ads. Like say I don't want to see ads like this anymore. I'm not allowed to do that. So I have to report them to Google saying these aren't up to Google standards. They violate the standards. So I'm just like, why is this? Why? Is no goo. So that's the issue I have. I have no issue with like ads as a concept. You know, you gotta make money somehow. Which reality, ads actually don't make that much money. It's the sponsorships and, like on Twitch, it's subscriptions and all that. So, yeah. Because, like, with the website for anime that I use, you know, obviously that one's not going to have good ads. So that's a no-brainer to get an ad blocker. It's like every time I recommend it to people, I'm like, yeah, this is a good place to watch anime, but you're going to want an ad blocker for it. Because that's typically... Because the only people that'll even advertise on those are, you know what. So, got to get rid of those ads because they're not appropriate. And then YouTube, it's like, come on, YouTube. You're supposed to be a... Not this, but hey. The ads don't make sense. Yeah, because I don't think I get ads on YouTube right now because I'm not monetized. So, like, that's a benefit for you because you don't get ads. On Twitch, there are ads because I have affiliate. But on YouTube, I don't have ads yet. I hope I can eventually be monetized on YouTube because that'd be really nice. I get a lot of viewers on YouTube more than Twitch. But... it is what it is. Sometimes I get people on YouTube that'll go over to Twitch. So that kind of benefits, but I get just a couple of cents here and there for ad revenue. Whenever I listen to music, I hate being interrupted by an ad or describing the latest in dishwashing industry and the newest movie. I'd rather get ads on the dishwashing, you know, industry. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you, okay? Get ready for this. Some of the ads I get on YouTube are, like, women's underwear ads. And I'm like, why am I'm a guy. I literally, in the YouTube algorithms, I should be underneath the gender of a male. Why am I getting an ad like this? Please give me the dishwasher ads. Can I get more ads about fishing, please? Or rock climbing? I don't actually care about fishing that much, but I'd much rather get an ad about tackle and bait than some of the other stuff I'm getting. I'm like, come on. This is the issue. Welcome back to Nod. How was your lunch break? How's that pasta you had? Was it everything you dreamed and hoped for? Okay. Do I have chiseled bookshelves? We got the lighting done. We got the terraforming done. It is time. It is time. Hold up. I'm gonna check for, I know where I can get some wood supplies. Hold up. I just started eating, got interrupted. Nope, that's valid. You just started eating? Oh, no. Was it job related? I don't know if you mind answering this. You don't have to, Denard. But does Knight go out and go somewhere for work, or is she home with you? I don't know. Because I would ask if it was her that would be interrupting, or if it was work. Okay, I gotta find... Y'all remember where that chest was? It's like... It was like right about... here? No. No, it wasn't here. Oh, no, they're like... It's way over here. It's like right here. Oh, right here. Like right about here. Haha. Okay. Wood stockpile, guys. I just have wood in here. Yep, this is the village, or was a village in 2 chests. There's another one below it that has non-wood, but I've been stealing wood from this because I need it for things. I'll take the chests, actually. Give me the chests. So yeah, remember that this is here. Okay. I need to make chiseled bookshelves, so that's why I need a lot of wood. She works part-time, not at home, but also occasionally does independent marketing and related stuff at home. Ah, gotcha. That's pretty cool. Maybe you should try searching up like fishing videos and fishing equipment, and maybe their AI will recommend those advertisements. That's not a bad idea, but you'd be surprised with the content that I watch. I don't get ads based on it whatsoever. Like, I watch Hermitcraft, and I don't get... Though, when I search up Minecraft-related videos, it will give me ads for, like, free Minecraft. I'm like, I already own the game, guys. But I'll take it. Okay. Chiseled bookshelves. Give me more chiseled bookshelves. More. Give me a crap ton of these, okay? I already have a lectern in there, so that should be good. Alright, that should be good on that front. Throw all of that in there. Okay. Wood. Throw that in there. Alright, I want to use a lot of chiseled bookshelves and stuff for the walls of the library, right? So we come down here. This is where the library is going to be. Little book. It really is going to be a nook here, right? We're going to have... I think the thing I want to do with this is, like, I want these walls to be made of bookshelves, right? So, like, from the inside... Now you have this as the look, right? And from the outside, very nice. This looks very nice. This is the cartography room. This is what we built yesterday. You have a little ink thing. Stand right there. Look at that. We have a little thing of ink. I was a little lazy to actually fill the whole thing in, but, like, most of the time... you'd get this look. So I have ink and pen for all of these. This is what it looked like originally. You know what I like about the zoom mod is I can zoom out. Like, you go in and I can zoom out a little bit so I can get a better frame. So this is what the area used to look like before I terraformed it. And then you had the one view that was the topography. Let me move this outside. So, like, I kind of... Right. Now, the reason I have a lot of chiseled bookshelves is because I want to do a Channel Point Redemption on Twitch where you can actually buy a story. Right? And so you can buy a book and write the first page, and then you can buy pages to put into that, and you can write out your story. And then every time you buy a page, I'll read your story. Of course, the story does have to align with the rules of the channel. If you can't write it in chat, you can't write it in the book. That's kind of a no-brainer. But what to do for the floor? Alright, so we have this is dark oak. Why'd I put that there? That's very inconvenient. I think I want to have a carpeted floor. I have an idea. Throw those in there. Throw that in there. Let me... Red does look like a very prominent color for this. Red and lime I'm seeing a lot of. These are kind of Christmassy colors, but I think I'm just gonna stick with red, honestly. I think a red carpet floor would look the best for what I'm trying to do. I very much prefer that. If you know what I'm saying. Oh, another fun thing you can do is if you just notice my accent's kind of changed. It's different now. If you want, you can actually change my accent on Twitch. And I'll be one of the accents that I can do, exclamation point accent. You can see what the plethora of what my voice can do. And you can change my accent to something else. And I'll do that for 10 minutes. Or wait long enough and it'll happen naturally. That's also a very big possibility. Alright, I do need carpets for this. In order to do that. I'm gonna do kind of like a little thingy-bob. I'm gonna have it like thicker. So I'm just gonna cover the whole thing in red. Trying to think of like Pearlescent Moon and what she has going on for that. I don't like it. Let me get. I need to get I need to get efficiency 5, mending, and unbreaking 3 on these shears. I need to do that. Is it too dark in here? It is. Unfortunate. For the time being, toss you up there. I think it was too bright. You know what I mean? The floor was way too bright, and I didn't really like that. I would like it to be much darker. Also, what does this look like without gamma? Very nice. What about with shaders? Not much different. Turn the gamma back on. I'm a craft table. I need that. Okay. I think I'm going to try purple. I think I like purple. Alright, because it's also possible, just in general, carpet might be too bright. Not too sure. Let's throw all this back in here. I don't really need, I just need this. That should be good. Honestly, while I'm out here, I'm gonna go get the 3 books for the, my thing. I do need to figure out what to do with this cave, though. I don't mind that this is actually in a cave. I think it's kind of fun. Efficiency 5. Oh, you're up to 6 now? 6? What? Why? Okay. I'm not even gonna ask, bruh. You're to 1, though, so that's math. Mending. Alright, how about you guys? You guys are now up to 6 per glass pane trade. I should probably convert some of these guys down another time. Welcome on in, Rex. How you doing today? Can you put Silk Touch? I don't know if I can, but I'm going to. I'm gonna try at least. How are you doing today? I don't know if I already asked that. I got distracted. I'm building a little library area. I just finished terraforming and lighting up my whole area over here. It's like this whole little island area is all done. This is so weird. What's weird? You change settings or something on the channel? This is random from the YouTube stream. Oh, are you? Oh, you're random. Ah, welcome to the Twitch side. Yeah, so I'm live on both Twitch and YouTube. Let me grab them shears. I guess I could have enchanted it in there, because I have an anvil in there. That's fine. Alright, let's do mending. I cannot put Silk Touch on it. Okay. Cannot put Silk Touch on sheer willpower. Is this all my, that's unbreaking. This is mending. I did not need to buy unbreaking or mending. That's efficiency. Where is the other efficiency? So Silk Touch should probably go in there, because this is, Aqua Infinity. Seeing two feeds at once. Oh, because do you still have YouTube open? That's funny. Yeah, so welcome to the Twitch side. As I said, I have all the affiliate stuff on this side, so channel points and all that. Ooh, already I like the purple better. Nah. It's darker than the red, but it feels like it's the same brightness as the red. I don't know. Ugh. I really like the cherry wood that's down there, but this, it's too bright. I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying, but it's too bright. It's just, your eyes just go down. I don't like that. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Insta-mining. Thanks for the follow, Rex. Much appreciate. I don't think wool's going to do it. Wool's too bright. Oh, you know what I need to do, though? I need to get another bit of water. Let's go throw this up here. Yeah, wool won't work. It's too bright of a color. Which is very unfortunate, and I honestly didn't like it. All being wool either. Yeah. So there we go. There we have our water. I'm gonna put sheer willpower in the importance, because it's kind of like tool related, even though it is more of a utility. Okay, so like in here, right, we had this. The gray feels nice and dull for the room, but like when the whole floor is made of carpet, it just popped way too much. Coke, absolutely, all the day, no hesitation on that. Oh, but I really like this, how it's like that. Let me pull out some wood. Honestly, maybe it would just be worth doing one of these. It may look too gray, actually, now that I think about it. You like Dr. Pepper? That's valid. I think my dad's more of a Dr. Pepper guy. Okay, I'm going to say something even weirder than that. I prefer Diet Dr. Pepper over actual Dr. Pepper. I just like the taste better of Diet Dr. Pepper. I don't know why. I think oak will match best with that. Yeah, I think that looks better. That goes in there, and that goes in there. Pepsi ain't bad, but too much of it tastes like syrup. Yeah, it's a little too sweet. I grew up in Honduras, so I liked Pepsi better down there. But Coke is better in the States. What to do for the floor in that? Okay, so in here I did a birch ceiling. And I did the cherry wood. I really like that purple, but I don't want to use it twice. Okay, crazy thought. Just kidding. I'm not going to use shulker boxes at the floor. I'm not that crazy. I'm crazy, but I ain't that crazy. Interesting, interesting. I heard you mention actions. Can you do an Australian one? Of course, mate. Of course I can do an Australian accent. You're crazy thinking I can't. Alright. Do you like the purple terracotta? Does that look good? Purple is one of the hardest words to say in any accent. Except just normal English, of course. But yeah, if you do exclamation point accent, you can see the lists of all the accents I can do. Some of them better, some of them worse. You nailed it with the can't. Yeah. I love doing an Australian accent. It's great. It's a very fun accent for me. I think there's no S on the end. Weirdly enough. The bot should be working. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Purple, yeah, or nay? Yeah. So there's a channel point redemption that you can do. And that'll allow you to change the accent for 10 minutes. I'm gonna go back to normal. Till there's your like sample. You want the Scottish accent? Oh, of course we could do a Scottish accent. That one's also a really fun one to do. Sometimes I like to give it more like the guttural Scottish accent for like the Viking times or something. But then you can do the much like softer, more conversational, realistic Scottish. So I might put like the difference for like the Viking, the guttural, the real deep Scottish. Doing those kinds of things. And then the Irish is just kind of floaty up in the air, just kind of chilling there. It's not the thing that's really hard, and I already messed it up because when you're doing a th, it's the thing. Nope, you have to pronounce the t, but do the th kind of sound like a ting. You know, the thing about the Irish accent. The issue with the Irish accent is I have to think about it as I'm speaking to make sure I'm doing it correctly. So it's not as fluid and as comfortable like the other three are. But I don't do an Irish accent as often. There's like your samples for all of them. I forgot how much it costs, but in the channel point, the Mercer spheres, you can get one of those. Is this good? I'm just gonna commit to it and see what it looks like at the whole room. You can do a decent Australian, but you can't do a Scottish one. Yeah, I'm 51% English, like in ancestry and origin, right? So the English-esque accents are much easier for me to do. That goes in there. And they're quite enjoyable too. I really do enjoy doing the accents. As I said, the Irish one's the hardest out of the three because it's the one I have to think about the most. Because it's that T and TH and the way they do it. It's not tink. You know, it's not think about this. I need to think about it. It's tink. You have to say, you have to pronounce the TH in there. I actually kind of like that. I like that. So I'm thinking, the issue is this is not an angled block. But maybe I could do something like this. Let's plop this down. Sorry, I went to thinking mode. It looks better with signs. Or I need to get oak signs. I think I should just probably, honestly, I might just do that. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea, lads. I have an idea. Oh, I can do the English Indian accent. Is the one I've been doing the most. It just happens, okay. Just the Indian, it takes control of me. There's nothing I can do about it. Now, just as a not a warning, but just as like a FYI heads up kind of thing. The accents are purely for comedic effect, so don't take them too seriously. You do the indie one? Yeah. That one I think is the most fun. Is a really fun one to do. You never know these days. You never know. Then again, it's also my stream, so I can do whatever the heck I want here. You're in my territory. Honestly, I'm going to swap this out for spruce. The oak's just too bright, and it matches too much with the background. Get rid of the acacia. I don't need the acacia. Shh. No one needs to know. No one needs to know. Okay? Got it. Actually, I kind of like the trap doors. I don't have any more spruce. I don't know if I don't know if I like... I made this difficult on myself because I put a double entrance. You can go in from this side or from this side, right? But I don't like this. I don't think I want a desk in the middle. I just don't think that'll fit. I think that'll work. You can do an Asian accent, but that can be misinterpreted as an insult, so I can't do it around people. Yeah, that's the issue, though. That's the issue with the accents, is people will inevitably misinterpret it, because that's just the way people are. So it's a bit on the sad side. We'll just put this at the lower corner. Don't really have a good spot for it. I still want to give this a carpeted look. I could do a very exaggerated southern accent, like from Foghorn Leghorn from Looney Tunes. Oh yeah, my southern accent is also lacking. I think it could be better, and it's more of like a Tennessee accent because I get most of the inspiration from it from Joe Hills, because he always starts off his video like, "Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here recording as I always do from Nashville, Tennessee." And I'm like, that's just the accent I go with when it goes to Southern, because I become Joe Hills. Oh, this is the hardest part. I knew exactly what I wanted for the walls. I knew I wanted bookshelves for the walls. Obviously, it's a library. But how do I do the interior? Which is funny if used right. Some people, for some reason, think it's racist. It's, you know what's funny? Is the people who claim, like, racist whatever. And they're like, oh, that's racist, that is. Most of the time, it's, like, white people who get mad at racist jokes. Which aren't really racist unless you interpret it that way. Because a joke is just a joke. And it's only racist if it's intended to be degrading against another race. So if you're not using it to degrade someone and you're using it to make someone laugh, I wouldn't consider it racist necessarily. Obviously, that gets into some fishy water, and I'm not saying you should go around saying whatever. You should definitely think about it. But if you know the people you're with are okay with that, because a lot of the times, like you say an out-of-pocket thing when it comes to, like, you know, the accents and all that. Like, a lot of the times, the people who are of those, like, ethnicities find it the funniest. I actually have a friend who's from India, and he loves the American Indian accent. There's one guy that can do a really good version, and, like, the very stereotypical one, and he finds it hilarious doing it and you know, doing all that and finds it funny. So, like, he clearly enjoys it very much and finds it humorous as it's intended. And so when I do accents, that's my intention, is to be humorous as well. Oh yeah, for sure. My friend group tell me it's I as long as it's just joking. Yeah. Because, like, you think of the essence of the term, like, the, you know, being racist. It's typically with the concept of being demeaning or derogatory towards another race. You know, it's putting them down. Well, if you're not putting them down, then you're not really doing anything wrong. Now you can be doing it unintentionally. Like, yeah, you're trying to do it for funny, but maybe that person who you're doing it with or to isn't finding it funny, then you should probably, like, yeah, no. And you can't say, well, I didn't mean it. Well, it's also how it gets interpreted. So I guess technically for them it is, because they are interpreting it. It's both how it's said and how it's interpreted, which determines whether or not it is. That's just my opinion on the subject matter. This came out so well. I really like this room. But, like, this room, That's what, the way I see racism is saying that someone is beneath slash above you because of their ethnicity, which a lot of people don't adhere to that. No, I think, yeah, I think you're right with that. It's that we should not be putting anyone above or below. We're all equal, okay? We're all human beings. We're all created in the image of God. Let's just leave it at that. I have an idea actually for a table. What if I put a table? Okay, I don't really like this carpet that I got going on here. I don't think it's gonna work. Oops. Man, no, that doesn't really work. There's your table, but that doesn't really add a lot of space in here for movement. I made this a very small room. I have an idea. Let me try something. I need a bunch of lecterns, though. So I am gonna need a bunch of slabs. Let me grab some of these. Just in case. I do need a sheep, though. There are for sure races out there, but it's not the mainstream anymore. That's very true. Very accurate. I still think it's important to watch what you say, but I do think there are some people that take things way further than they were ever intended. As in, like, they interpret it way further than it was ever intended. And that's when it's just like, take a chill pill, bro. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing with this. I had an idea. I was trying to make a table out of these, but it didn't really work. Honestly, I think a couple of chairs in here with just lecterns in front of them would probably do the trick. There was a really cool military flight simulator that we used to have like 10 years ago. It was based in Europe, and you could fly it. You could fly in jets and get in air-to-air combat. I don't know the name of it, so it's kind of lost to time. I miss it though. Ooh, that does sound fun. Good old simulated dogfights. Oh, you know what'll actually make this look pretty cool? There's a couple ladders running on the sides. Like that. Maybe I should actually bump this up one. Yeah. That works very nicely. I need spruce wood. War Thunder is kind of like that, so it ain't so bad. Wish your PC could run War Thunder. I've actually gotten ads for War Thunder. I have a friend who really likes World of Warships. He plays it all the time. He loves World War II, like the history and all of that. And like he's a really big history nerd on that. Only on World War II. And like all the ships and stuff. Like he knows it all. I think just actually the World Wars. So, I'm not really much of a history guy myself, so I haven't been really as interested in it, but it was fun to, like, watch him. Like, it was the only video game he played, was War Thunder, or World of Warships, which he said was very similar to War Thunder, except only boats. When War Thunder was playable on my older PC, it was really fun. Oof. They nailed the immersion. Nice. Yeah, it's always unfortunate when you get like a new PC and then you can't run something anymore. It's like a very sad moment. Right, that should be good for now. I don't want to keep any of those. They recently added ships to it. Ooh, nice. That was probably what he was talking about. Bonk. Okay. I need to get some shelves in there. Always, when in doubt, add shelves. Always the solution. I have an idea. I have an interesting idea, and I don't know if it'll work. I want to try it. But I need a very specific Very, very specific block. I really need to get more obsidian. I have too little. Like, that's all the obsidian I have. It's gonna be in, You might be able to see where this is going. I need more books. So I'm probably gonna have to actually kill some of those chickens out there. Okay. Not quite. That's unfortunate. I wanted that book to be higher up. But yeah, I think that works out very nicely. Wonder chest, you sitting here, reading it. I lied, I don't like that. I don't like that very much. I think it's cool there, though. It definitely fits with the library theme. Played Roller Coaster Tycoon. I have not, but I've seen them, and they look actually kind of fun. I need armor stands. I've played Roblox Tycoon, so I've done a Roller Coaster Tycoon on Roblox, which I know isn't the same thing, but it's got some similarities. Okay. Aw, alright, well. You know, there's a mod that allows you to place books on the ground. I'd really like that mod. That didn't really work. This isn't really working. You're... okay. Couple books here. Actually, let me get some enchanted books. I think those could look pretty cool. Sure. mending and an unbreaking book. I got plenty of these anyways. I could probably do some villager conversions and try to get those trades down, because they've raised up after... I think doing it in quick succession was not working very well. I think I needed to wait a little while for them to settle in, you know? Those cartographers... Oh, wait. I have no gold. I need to go gold mining. I'm lost. There we go. I like how I'm putting in the extra details here and there. And I don't even have... Put a book on the ground. Yeah, I like that. You actually go up here. Alright, I need a roof for this place. I don't have a roof yet. I need a roof. I don't know what to... Or not a roof, a ceiling. I need a ceiling. What block should I use for a ceiling, man? Okay. Wait. Let me cook. Let me cook. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Ah? Particles? I kind of like that. Hold on, let me... I don't know... I don't think I have any cherry leaves. Yeah, I don't. It's a bit on the unfortunate side. That's going to... that's not good. Oh, you know what I can do? I can probably put some flowers up with a couple pots. So that adds a little bit extra color. We do kind of have red, but we don't have things like yellow. Oh, no, not red. Let's do azure bluette. This is my favorite flower. This is my favorite flower in the game. Is the azure bluette. Put that one there. Not there. What the heck do you think you're doing? Up there with that. Oh, yeah, that's look very good. Okay. I want to get cherry leaves. I want to get some cherry leaves because I think that'll add some nice color. One tree should probably be good. And then I can pull out Horge. Okay, that should probably be enough bone meal. Let's go to the back. Luckily, it doesn't change the ground underneath of it, so I don't have to worry about that. I'll also probably remove that beacon. I don't really need it anymore. I'm 2 rooms in, and I feel like I'm already experiencing lag. That's crazy. Alright, that should be good. Wow, we got 1 cherry. Wow, I'm surprised I got a cherry sapling out of that. 1 leaf decomposed. I don't know why I have the idea that there needs to be plant life in here. Okay, I have an idea now. I have another idea. I kind of like that. So here's what I'm going to do. First of all, I need to get more moss. This is why you put the detailing in afterwards, because now those armor stands might be in the way. That ad jump scared me. I get that a lot, that the ads are very loud, and so they just kind of pop up. So, yeah. They're just gonna happen, don't they? So I have no idea. You know what? I always watch people's streams and they're like, you know, ad breaks coming in and all of that. I'm like, I have no idea when ads will show up. They just kind of do. I just gotta let them do their thing. So sudden. Yeah. Right. Places like that will not be visible. Pet peeve of mine is blocks hanging there. So I like to get rid of them. Not sure how this is going to look, or how this is going to work. Ooh, I like that. I do like that. The only issue is up. Oh, it's not very dark in here. Wait. How is it not dark in here? Where's the light coming from? Very strange, but we will put a lantern in there. You know, I should probably get lights up here. I have an idea. Another. An idea that I don't think I can do, because I don't think I have them. That's okay. I have a cherry blossom, but I don't have any petals. But I think I know where a cherry blossom, cherry grove is. I'm pretty sure there is a cherry grove back here. I hope I'm right, because otherwise I'm flying to nothing. Obviously, there had to have been one eventually, because otherwise, how else would I have gotten all that cherry wood? But I would have no idea where it would be. Oh, mangrove. Oh my gosh. What's with the tiny mangrove swamps? Oh, here's a much larger mangrove swamp. I didn't know that there was one back there. There's one over there. That's the one I've been going to. But now there's this one too. I can't remember where the cherry blossom was. I know I found one before. I would have had to have. There's that village. I know that was one village I found. Thought about living there. Where's the village? Yes, we're north. I think it might have been maybe more to the right. I can't remember. I could be totally wrong. There's even one here. Oh, there's a jungle. Most common biome ever. Don't know about you, but I'm always finding jungles. I'm gonna swoop in this side and fly back. I feel like there was one close by, because Oh, another jungle. Look at how close those two jungles are. Just like there's one over here, there's one over here. Ugh, there's too many. That's what. There's too many jungles. I want the petals, because I want to put the petals on the ground. Man. Should really have marked these things down. I have a bad habit of finding things and then never writing it down. Okay, well, here's our area. Let's go this way. Alright, I do not have... I don't have Cherry Grove marked down. You gotta head out? Alright, well, it's nice having you here. Hopefully I'll see you again sometime. Alright, I gotta find this Cherry Grove, because I really want those petals. Alright, peace out, man. And if I fly straight long enough, eventually I'll find one, right? If I just go west. Found a Cherry Grove. It's a very big mountain over there. It's kind of nice. I feel like Cherry Grove would be a really good biome for Japanese theme base. There's gotta be one somewhere. But I haven't a clue where. That's a weird bulge of the mountain. Oh, there, look, there's another jungle. It's just crazy how common these biomes are. Jungles, man. Find them everywhere. Okay, now I feel like I'm just getting new terrain. Let's fly this way slightly as we head back. Kind of circle around. Try to cover as much ground as possible. This is very important. I do want to find... Another idea is I could go to spawn and then fly towards home base. See if there's a cherry grove on the way. Because there had to have been if I have cherry wood. I have to have found one. Oh, here's a dark oak forest. Whoa! Hey, yo! Just casually stroll upon a dang woodland mansion. Well, hello there, good old boy. Let's mark these chords down. Though I don't know why this would be useful in any way. We're gonna mark the chords down. -2, 4, 8, 1. -4, 7, 8, 5. Woodland mansion. The funny thing is, I was just about to say, how cool would it be if I found one of these? And, like, as I'm thinking about that, as I see the dark oak forest, it happens. That's crazy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the phone real quick. Oh, I don't even have my ender chest on me right now. This looks friggin' sick, okay? That looks amazing. Could do something with that in the future. Ooh, look at this, a meadow. Some really cool... Ah, ha, 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 here we go. Cherry grove. I knew there was one close by. Okay. Just want the petals. Pretty decent amount of petals. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I guess I'll... Okay, I guess I'll write this down. -14, 92, -4660. Okay. Now I know. I don't feel the need to put a portal there. I think we'll be fine without it. I need to curve back over, actually. Just need to make sure I get back home. I do need to use the bathroom, so I will probably, once I get back and place these cherry petals, I think I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Flying over a mountain's so annoying because you're like already really high up. So you know you can get the speed. Alright, well that's cool. We got our cherry. And, yeah. we found a woodland mansion. Just naturally found a woodland mansion. I was not expecting that. Hey! Okay, I know where I am now. Glad I didn't have to look at coordinates. Our mob farm. Very glorious-like over there. I guess one of the things I did say I could do is go netherite mining so that way I can upgrade my gear. Which, by the way, those tools can be named. So, if you want to name them, the Channel Point Redemption is now available. I think having the petals on the floor will really help cover up the dull color, because the wool was nice, but it was very bright on the floor. I never locked you. Why are you not moving? What's going on? This is really annoying. Why can't I move you? Why won't you move? Like it won't do anything. It's quite annoying. Alright, let's log out, log back in. There we go. Oh, I have to place them on grass anyways. All of that just to realize that I can't place them down anyways. Unless I change the floor. Which maybe I'd like it to be moss anyways. Because then I could put the flowering azalea down as well. Could look good, could look good. We'll have to try it. Yeah, because now that I have the rest of it built, I'm not getting sold on this. Whoa! I clicked on the smithing table, and then I moved my mouse, and so then I clicked off screen. Was not expecting that. Yeah. Oh, yes. I like this. I like this. Very neat little library. Very vibrant, but also not bright in your face. Very mystical as well, which I kind of like. And then you turn around and there's the greenhouse. I like how I'm doing all this greenery inside of the library, which isn't necessarily a green room. Which I didn't even need the purple terracotta. That's okay. Okay, one thing on the agenda is, as I said, I want to repair the tools. I also want to get obsidian, so I might do that. Is mine some obsidian, upgrade, not upgrade, but, fix my tools. I do want to kill a couple chickens, because I need feathers. And ink sacs for books and quills. I'm going to need those. Well, actually, maybe, nah. Yeah, it could be useful to do that, but I really gotta go to the bathroom. So I should probably do that. So I will be right back. Alright, we're back. I got water as well, so I don't go thirsty. What did I say I was going to do? Kill some chickens, kill some squids. I want to get some stuff. I have chickens kind of dotted around, and I want to get rid of them. Like that guy over there. Gotta kill him. No, 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 don't you run away. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I need feathers. I don't need to crit these guys. They'll die in one hit, but still makes me feel powerful. So many book and quills for future redemptions. So I want to make sure I get enough. Actually, I might want to keep the eggs in case I want to make a chicken farm so I can get more feathers. And then I also need squid ink. So yeah. As I said, you'll be able to purchase your own story. And then I'll write it and all of that. There she is. One more squid and we should be good. Woo. Y'all, I love it's raining right now. Turn on the shaders. Oh, absolutely beautiful. The only issue is very laggy. So many chickens. I felt like I killed them all. Now there's more. Alright, we should have enough feathers and enough of those. I'll keep the eggs. So no, there's so many. Feels like it never ends. Okay, well, we got that. That'll be useful for later. I'll get that channel point redemption by tomorrow, which I'm not going to be live tomorrow. So, by eventually, Saturday. I should have them Saturday. Yar. So that'll be pretty fun. Badonkus. Time to go to the end. Oh, wait. I need to check align carpets so I can continue the road to the guy. Oh, nope, lime is in the other one. My bad. Don't know how many I actually need. It's not a lot, so I don't want to make them all into carpet. Okay. Yeah, this is the spot I was talking about, maybe putting a tree, but then I look at it every time, and I'm like, I want to put a tree here. It's a lot smaller than I think each time. So a small tree would be nice, but it should be taller than the buildings, because that's what most trees are. I guess there's a couple that aren't. But I need to figure out what a prairie trees look like. Like, what are the most common types of trees, and what do they look like? See, I'm almost there. Boom. Yay. Now I can follow that all the way back. Even though I'll never actually return through this portal. First I want to chop, like it's a tree. First I want to mine obsidian, because I need more, I want more, I want more ender chests and things like that, but I don't have enough obsidian for that kind of stuff, so I'm going to collect some. I will need, I have tons of ender pearls because of the ender, so that part won't be a problem at all. So that'll be kind of nice. Not needing to worry about that in the slightest. Alright, and then it's 4 o'clock, so we got about an hour left. So I might honestly do that netherite mining. Because I would like to upgrade the tools, but as I mentioned in past streams, I'd like to also get a lodestone system set up. For getting around in the nether is using lodestones instead. And even in the overworld, I kind of think overworld, like just using lodestones instead of writing cords down, I could just use lodestones to go to certain areas. I think that would be very nice to do that. That'll be good to get that. I think honestly this one layer will give us enough obsidian for what we need. I don't need like a ton of obsidian. Not yet, anyways. Soon I'll make something like a ghast farm, and I'll need a lot of obsidian for that. But right now, there's not a big demand on it. I just want a couple more ender chests. Especially since I used the last extra one that I had. Okay, I do have it in my inventory. It is the last extra that I have to make particle effects underneath the enchanting table. So this should probably do it in terms of the amount that we have, which is good. Oh man, I'm so pumped for tonight's stream, dude. Oh, I'm so excited. I really hope nobody bails. Even if one of them does, we'll still have the other two. But if all three of them do, that'd be a very bad day. Because I've been looking forward to this ever since we agreed to it. Okay. Almost there. Just a couple more. Alright, well, 2 layers of this obsidian tower here yields 74 obsidian. Not bad. I've thought about this, okay, with respawning the Ender Dragon. What if I mine all of the pillars down and then spawn in the dragon to get that and then mine them all down again? And that way I just get like an insane amount of obsidian. That could be fun. Set up some portals. Not portals. What am I talking about? Whatever you call them. Yes, I don't really need you to be loud. Doesn't really matter if my inventory is full. Just need to heal up 4 of these. Everything in my inventory needs to be healthified. Oh, I see. Some of them spawn inside here if I come back. Alright, now we just leave it here. And we just let it do its thing. Right. Okay. Very, very good. Oh, I'm surprised I reached that. All of this XP! Go! We'll head back, make a couple ender chests, and then go netherite mining to upgrade all of these, because I don't really want them all to be not netherite. Oh, we need gold, though. I have 0 gold. Maybe a gold farm is in order. Not even gonna lie. You build one of those super efficient gold farms. That could be useful. Oh, it was not enough. That should be enough XP. Put everything back. Julio Bino, it's all reparo. Alright, let me take like a couple of these. Let me take like that many. That's a lot of ender pearls. But that's okay. We're good. Now I can get myself a couple more ender chests, and if I need more, I'll have ender pearls with me. Yay, I'm in my home. That makes life nice. I don't have to travel from spawn. Okay, I do have a end-related guy. So I could make... How many could I make? 9 ender chests. Yikes, that's lower than I expected it to be. Oops, not important. I want the utilities. Shove that in there. Wait. Okay. 9 more ender chests. That's pretty good. Alright, so now we can use this guy, all of our pickaxes, to do some netherite mining. I only have 1 fire res potion in here. It's okay. Let's grab 1 from in here. Just good to have. And we're gonna do it like Get Railed, and we're just gonna use those pickaxes to mine. And so we're gonna mine down along the tunnel on a chunk border, and then we're gonna mine the walls out, basically. We do need gold, but we can collect all the gold from within the nether itself as well. Now I just gotta find somewhere to go into the depths. Look, I've already gone down here. Smack, 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 smack. We're using a Thuk Touch guy. Right, and this, I believe, is on a chunk border. So then all you do is you just go like this. It's not a perfect method. And I obviously don't have, like, the best way of going about it. But it works pretty solidly. Shows me everything I need to see. Whoop. Because, like, the TNT method's not bad, but of course, it's just resource intensive. Right, as you can see, this is where I did that method. You know what I mean? Because you can do this pretty quickly. Like, yes, TNT method does show you lots of stuff, but we used quite a lot of TNT just to get what... Oh. Just to get that big hole behind me. So we do want the gold. I don't know, I might honestly want to do TNT, because TNT is more fun. Though I'm not super rich in, not super rich in, oh, what's it called? Why can't I think? Yeah, because this isn't super fun. TNT at least is blowy, blowy, uppy. Okay. Gunpowder, that's the word I'm looking for. Well, that was a short expedition. We're gonna do TNT anyways, because it's more fun. So I need to get TNT. Because it'd be much more enjoyable. Bed method isn't very efficient. So that's why TNT is much better. Better. Sorry. I went to the wrong output. Hold. I'm fine. Ah, that's right. It's up here. Made it. Okay. TNT time. To unto. Let's clear our inventory, craft up TNT, see how much TNT we'll have. See how much netherite we can get. So I have this much gunpowder, almost the same amount of sand. I have more sand than I had gunpowder. This gives me enough for like 1 round of Unta explosions. Okay, let me check my mob farm, see if I have any other gunpowder in there. Probably not. This isn't a super pressing matter. I just figured while we have the last 45 minutes, I could do something that'll benefit me in the longer run. We use half for the shovels, half for the other stuff. Or actually, let me convert the more important tools first. Like my hoe and fortune pickaxe. Yes, so I do not have any more. So this is all we get. Okay. So let's see how much netherite we can get. Just this. Hopefully a lot. Unfortunately, you can't buy gold from clerics. You can only sell them gold. So that's a bit unfortunate. Sorry, my glasses are a little smudged. Oh, that's better. Alright. Let us go. I don't know if I want to go to the same hole. Probably. Be the easiest thing to do, honestly. Or, let's go this way. We just have to find not a basalt delta. We have to find a place where we can dig down and not burn in lava. Oh, basalt delta. We gotta avoid those. What the heck? Oof. I feel like I've flown in this direction before. Yeah, because I was trying to find stuff. Welcome in, Wildly Coyote. How are you doing today? Chill, bruh. Chill, bruh. Okay, we can fly in any direction we want. Preferably not one with basalt delta. Actually, this is a good spot, because I can refresh my rockets. My roquettes. Doing okay, that's good to hear. That didn't really lead me anywhere. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. There's a bastion right here this whole time? Bro, I was looking for these things everywhere, man. Very sad day. I don't need anything from them now. I got what I needed. Okay, I'm a little high. Need to get lower. How's about right here? Just doing some netherite mining before I end. If you want, if you're interested, at 7 o'clock tonight, I will be playing Phasmophobia with my sisters. So that might be something pretty fun to watch. Okay. Let's turn on chunk borders. Actually, I want to make sure I don't go into a basalt delta. Which way would be the best way to go? This way seems pretty good if I go. Kind of in the middle of the chunk. Wait, which direction was that? Straight ahead, right? Yeah. Oh, that's great. Mini little bugger. Okay. Now we just dig until I get pretty far back. And then we blow this joint. Chill, bruh. Stop chasing after me. A little worried. Yeah, the Phasmophobia will be at 7. Celebrate! Lava! Sets on firework. I feel like that thing should have exploded if that's, you know, straight fire there. I do want to collect gold, though. Well, hello there, monsieur. Get allez-vous? Ain't that precious. Because I do need gold. I'm, like, completely out of gold. So I'm going to try to pick up gold as well as, well, netherite on this expedition. Because I need both equally. So slow on that uptake there. Took me a while to scroll to where I needed to be. How far back do I think I need to go? Well, hello there. You know, maybe sometimes just strip mining might just be the strat. Alright, I think right here it's probably good. I wonder if I could do... Nah. Trying to get it to be every other one. Because if they're too close to each other, that's not good. If they're too far apart, that's not good. So one after the other does well. Spreads it out. They all blow up. Works out very nicely. I was doing so well. I just literally zoned out. Wait, that one's too far apart. This is satisfying. I'm just straight up zoning out. Oh, it was not enough. I did not dig far enough. Oh well. Go boomy time. Look for the netherites. The ancient Debras. Look at the ancient Debras. We'll pick up gold on our way back. If you see any, that is. I lied, we'll pick it up right now. Thank you very much. I'm actually not seeing a whole ton of Debras. Not a whole ton of Debras. God, I need that gold though. I found Debras though. That was kind of scary. Could have pushed me out into lava. And then what would have I done? What would have I done? What? Is that even English? Okay, I see some Deborahs up here. Plug that. Very, very nice. We should hopefully get enough gold and Deborah from this. Yeah, we already have enough. So I lied about getting the gold on my way back. Keep your eyes peeled for the debris. Or the gold. Okay. Hold up, gotta get closer. Woo! Don't burn my gold. I need it. You can burn the netherrack as much as you want. Excuse you. Is that was the end of the tunnel. Dang, man. Okay, well. Guess we just do G. Well, hello there. Oh, that's not. I don't need G anymore. 35 pieces of Tianta to use. Gotta zone out again. Oh, I don't want to pick it back up again. Alright, round 2. Or continuation of round 1. On the hunt for ancient debris and gold. So far, successful. We found some. I think I have like 2 in my shulker box right now. So we do have some kind of in backlog. But it's not a lot. Okay, let's put a bottom on you. Okay, let's go ahead and grab those 2 dudes. Oh! Oh, wow, yeah, that's... Yeah, I ain't going in there. That's the end, boys. That's the end. 15 ancient debris. Not bad. Okay, grab this gold. Honestly, it might not be a bad idea to just... Oh, it was right there. Okay. Now I gotta find my way back home. I think the best way to do that is to grab out the lodestone and follow it. Okay, let's put those in there. Let's put those in there. Those are important, so if I die, I don't want to lose that. Everything else... Oh, well. Farewell, I guess. That doesn't really matter. Oh. Ah. Cool. So 15 plus the 2, so that gives us 16. Whoa, that was a weird sound and kind of scared me. Okay. We'll cook up all the gold that we got. And then we'll also cook up the ancient debris. Combine them. Upgrade some of our tools. We won't get a lot of the other guys, but we'll at least get our Fortunato and Horge to be upgraded to netherite, so that's good. We do 8 and 8. You know, I don't have a floor made of blast furnaces for no reason. That should be everybody. Toss that in there. You know, I thought it would be interesting to see and, like, to use, what's it called? Potions. Use potions, like, throughout the gameplay. You know, I feel like a lot of times we just kind of forget about potions and just move on. You know, living our lives like nothing's happened. But it's interesting, like, we have this whole potion system in the game. But yet it doesn't get used. Okay, we do have a decent amount of gold left. But we can convert... Okay. I need 2 of those. Because I have 2 of these. I do not have the smithing table room done, so I do not have a proper place to upgrade these. So I guess it's back to this. So Fortunato, You need upgraded. And then the Horge. Ah, dang it. The Horge also needs upgrading. Okay. So that's pretty cool. I know I said I wanted to upgrade these, but I was expecting a little bit of a bigger yield of netherite. I did not get nearly as much as I thought I would get. So, I think I'm just going to put it in the Richides and ponder what to do with it. That's going to do it for today. Okay. Let's grab this. Just so you know, since this is more of like a daily thing, and if we do live streams twice a day, then we'll do the verse now, but we won't do it tonight at 7 just because we'll also be in a different game. So it won't work out as nicely. It is the 30th today, correct? Yes. And the verse... Okay. So we are in John 16:13 ESV. When the Spirit... Oh, let's capitalize that. Spirit of truth comes, he will guide into the truth. For he will not speak on his own authority, but whatever he hears, speak, declare things. It looks a little weird, but that's okay. Gonna look at the context of this. So 16:13. Stop it. So that's, yeah, he's talking about the Holy Spirit, right? I still have many things to say to you, but you cannot bear them now. When the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you in all truth, for he will not speak on his own authority, but whatever he hears he will speak, and he will declare to you the things that are to come. He will glorify me, for he will take what is mine and declare it to you. All that the Father has is mine, therefore I said that he will take what is mine and declare it to you. So this is setting up for Acts, when the Holy Spirit comes upon the disciples, and then we also can use the Holy Spirit. So, like, it feels more like a setup for that. That's why it's, like, for things to come, for, like, more futuristic. Because it's like, right now, y'all won't understand what I'm really talking about. It also has some really interesting stuff in it, where it says that it does not speak on its own authority, but whatever he hears. So it only acts upon the authority given by God and the things that God has spoken, which is his word. So it only speaks the truth of that. Yeah. Whenever he hears, he will speak, and he will declare to you the things that are to come. That authority. And then following downwards, says, Jesus is talking during this. This is what Jesus is saying. So he's saying that all that the Father has is mine. Therefore I said, he will take what is mine and declare it to you. So that allows us to carry out and do miracles and all of that kind of stuff through the authority and the Holy Spirit that has been declared unto us. Which is pretty cool. There is no excuse. Alright. Done. Slap that in there. And that's going to do it for today. So let's see who is currently live to raid. Let's look here. Looks like we'll raid Shadowstone. I haven't raided him in a while, so I don't mind. / raid Shadowstone. It's gonna be scooching on in with the good news. STK live high. STK live heart. STK live raid. STK live bang. Gotta wait for ads. $30 more seconds, guys. We're almost there. And then hopefully Phasmophobia tonight. My oldest sister said she wasn't feeling super well. So hopefully she'll be able to be feeling better by tonight. Or just in general as well. So. Alright. Finally the ads are over. We can raid. Alright. And that's going to do it for today.